Alright folks, welcome to this exciting video where you once again join us in the beautiful landscape of Scotland. And today we're in the beautiful landscapes of Aberdeenshire, and the village of Tarland is actually down in this hollow in front of us. Look at that beautiful little church with the steeple and stuff sticking up in the distance. Today we're joined by Highlander 87, and we've actually come today to see the Tomnaverie stone circle, which is like a prehistoric stone circle here that stands within the lands here of Aberdeenshire. And it's cool to keep on expanding the distance as we go out and explore new lands that we've never been, because I love going places and seeing things that I've never seen. That's what these adventures are all about, and what cooler thing than a stone circle. Often the history with the places like this with stone circles, they're just a theory. The true actual history of them is unknown. But the amazing thing with Scotland, this sort of stuff crops up all over the place. It must have been such a hustling, bustling area of the world thousands of years ago. We're talking 3,000–4,000 years ago sometimes, even, with these prehistoric stone structures and standing stones. Check out folks, we've made it up to this historical stone circle on the hill here. And look, the sign here says welcome to Tomnaverie stone circle. I'll put the camera over it so you can actually pause the video and you can actually read what it says if you want to. That's the cool thing with these videos. You get an essence of the history. Yeah, basically what it's saying here is the old Cold War nuclear bunkers over the hill from here, and we're actually going to take a look at that in the next episode folks. Today's video we're all about this incredible stone circle. So this is an incredible hill fort folks. Shout out to that gentleman we just spoke to there. He was also up amazed by this land, and look, somebody's been doing an offering here, maybe some kind of ancient ceremony, and look, they've put the oats around as well. Maybe by walking through it we've corrupted the spell. I don't even know how all that stuff works. This is also thought to be potentially here folks, this is where they thought they had done sacrificial ceremonies, potentially. Yeah, look at it folks, it is incredible. This stone, it's a procumbent stone they were saying. Procumbent stone? I can't say the word.
Recumbent.
A recumbent stone?
Recumbent, yeah.
Oh, sorry folks. Highlander says it's a recumbent stone, which is a rare stone which was always at this angle. It was never standing upright like these other outer stones. Look at this weather moving in. We're up on this hill fort. The spell has been broken and the rainstorm has moved in. Check out, these are massive chunks of granite, and that is a thing that you find in the Aberdeenshire area. The granite's in the ground, and even the houses are made out of the granite. And these stones here are actually set up to mark the movements of the moon, which is a super cool thing. This accurately marks the movement of the moon, and it's saying that this stone circle was actually built on top of the older original ritualistic site that was on this area. And that's just an amazing piece of history. And just check out these stones and how it's on this prominent mound overlooking this Aberdeenshire landscape all around. Think about it if they had fires burning and stuff. Crazy stuff like that folks, it is mad. We've been dodging these rainstorms pretty much as we've been driving up this glen as well. We've been in and out of them, we've been all through them, and the rain will go off as quick as it came on. Look at the back of this stone. I'll get a shot here for the thumbnail. Yeah, this is mad folks, to see this massive stone. It's super rare to have that level stone, the recumbent stone or procumbent stone or whatever it is. Like, we've got our own name for it here, and it's a level stone instead of being one on its end. And to come here and document and just think of the history in the thousands of years. This stone circle is believed to be 5,000 years old according to the sign. So just think about that history. 5,000 years ago there was man standing here. And it's just amazing. You could almost think like that's some kind of old entranceway and the big stone's been plunked down. I was asking, the gentleman was telling me some of the stuff about it that we just spoke to, and I says to him, was originally this stone sitting up higher on other ones, but he thinks it was always at this height, but he was unsure. And that's the cool thing with these hilltop stone circles, or any stone circle, it's from such a long time ago, it's prehistory. They're prehistoric sites And it's amazing in Scotland, we've literally got prehistoric sites that we can come and visit. And it's from such a time that the history written is just theory. Nobody's actually sure why these were really built. Nobody's even sure if that was a ritualistic site. And for people to come and scatter this sort of items here, it's good that they've got that belief, but pretty much it's just a wild guess. Like that they would have been laying an apple and a rose here back in the day, some oats. It's obviously an offering, and you can see it here, folks. We're in the wildest of lands. It's Scotland. Over there it's sunny, over here blue skies, and up here where me and Highlander are standing, we're in an extreme storm. But what a madness. It's been a short wee video today, folks. We've literally come here all the way to Aberdeenshire and documented this incredible stone circle that we've never seen before on the channel. And to see it here, we like the recumbent stone. I wanted to say the word properly. So I was going to do another ending to this video, folks. Me and Highlanders just endured a crazy rainstorm. As you saw, it was already on when we were in this video. This is the stone circle. But this is mad, right? Because me and Highlanders, since the last clip you just saw 2 seconds ago, we've done a whole other episode over there at the Cold War bunker, during which the storm was on. But we've kind of come back over past this, and I just thought, because it was so hurried, the rain was on, it was horrible, I thought we'll do another wee clip. Because I'm so blown away seeing history like this and genuinely thinking how ancient it is. And the amazing thing with this history, it's the unknown history that I love about Scotland. Things like this, the history is truly unknown and it's just theories. Obviously they've got an idea of other things. There is stone circles up and down the whole UK. They often think like the stone circles and things in places like this in Scotland, they predate even like the pyramids in Egypt. We are told obviously more than 5,000 years ago, but they could be as old as who even knows. Like this could be 10,000 years old for all we know. Maybe at a time when the lands were more flooded and the lower lands and stuff, the higher ground was where they actually settled and had places of ritual or worship like this. Maybe they went home from here up to their hill fort, or maybe they went down into their little souterrain, which is another thing we've documented over the years, the old Iron Age souterrains, or it's thought to be a prehistoric construction anyway. And things like this, it's so cool to piece together. Now that the rain's kind of moved through the land, you can just see how the colours of Scotland can change so much depending on the weather. This sort of madness, the rainstorms are way down there now. Look over there, it just looks so stormy and grey. But yeah, I've absolutely loved seeing this. You can kind of see the different circles of stones, and the stones are laid in particular ways, so for the lunar cycle, so when the moon is moving around certain times of the year, it must line up accurately with the lie of the land and the stones, which is a cool thing. And I love hearing stuff like this on the channel. Prehistoric history, as well as like what you might see in the next video when we're at like a Cold War bunker. Even though it's super rainy, it's cool to have the history from all like those different time periods. Look at the cows here in front of us, they're all making their way down. Maybe it's feeding time down at the local farm or something. They must have all gotten the word. Anyway, it's been windy as well and rainy, but we've done it, folks. We've documented another cool piece of Scottish history. I'm going to end this one here. Thanks very much for watching. Goodbye from me, goodbye from Highlander 87, and we'll catch you very soon for the next one, wherever we end up going.